All right, we here, man. That was a hard one. That was a real tough one, man, to lose. Um, Definitely didn't want to lose that one after seeing the way that the Steelers do it, how they did it. Excuse me. Coming back after that, it's like that's what the Steelers always do. To me, I was watching that game in the beginning, and it was like I swear Buffalo had it, and then it's like the Steelers not never like put themselves out of the game, and then like just when they feel like the other team, when as soon as the other team feel like all right, we can kind of take our breaths or we can kind of sit down, that's when the Steelers get up and then they just start taking off on you. So us losing that or them winning that, Bengals winning, coming through in the end, and then us losing, obviously it automatically puts us at the bottom until the Ravens play. And I mean, I would say they're probably going to win, so we're going to be at the bottom early in the season. Definitely not a place that you wanted to be at. So this loss, I mean, especially it being the Chiefs, it hurt it the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was any game that I wanted, it was this game. Is this still game of the year? Um, I mean, I would say yeah because they did play like it. We played good. You know what I'm saying? And they played just as good. They played better actually. I would say just after it, it was just like that's how they won it. Is that you got to give big shout outs to Kansas City's defense, man, because of just what they was able to accomplish tonight. And one person I always forget that's from Ohio too, from Steel City, place where I would consider home, is Anthony Hitchens. So yeah, shout out to him. I didn't know if he was still on the team. I was gonna shout him out at the beginning of the video, or I'm sorry, the pregame video, but I didn't do so because I didn't know if he was still on the team or not. I know that he kind of bounced around from team to team, so I didn't want to kind of like put him on blast on that. But seeing that he's still on the team, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he got the C on his chest, so like, that's big up because people from the Steel City, we need help. We need hope. Same way like it was with Kareem, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, he got a championship, so like that's big up. The city gonna love you forever for that. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, like we could just really recap the game. Like I said, it was big. The reason why they won it is because the defense played good, and when you play a team like Kansas City, you can't your game got to be tight, straight up. Like that's the only way I could put it is like your game has to be tight when you're playing against a team like like Kansas City. I feel like overall we had too many silly penalties on the defense. Um, on offense, it was like we didn't have enough kill, and then we kind of made some little mistakes here and there. I mean, obviously we gonna get into that. I mean, just recapping, just going through the game. I mean, I definitely feel like in the beginning Ronnie got played. I feel like Tony is a hater a little bit because of the way that he was talking about the whole situation, trying to make it seem like Ronnie was all at fault. Like dude was not trying to stomp on him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to move his foot, but his foot got caught, and he wasn't even trying to like step on him. But that's how Tony was making Antonio Romo was making it seem, and it was like, come on, man, like, dude, you even watching the same game? Like, how is you? You know what I'm saying? Gonna try to put Ronnie on blast like that, or even try to like make accusations where it's like not true, and then like evidently like whatever. At first when I first seen it, I was like, oh shoot, like that dude must have said something about his mom or something, like, cause it was like just the way that he pushed at him, and then the refs went back at the coach. I was like, oh well, the refs must have heard something. I was pretty convinced, but obviously it wasn't. That was not the situation. So anywho, I feel like Ronnie got played in a situation and then got ejected out of the game, so that wasn't helpful. But we still so managed to bounce back. So I don't want to say that was completely the whole thing. Also, what I noticed was that Chief was balling. You know what I'm saying? The Joku, he was playing really hard, man, and that's what I expected him to see. I said I expect him to make a name for himself this season for sure, for sure. And and I think it was also like just as far as like the whole tight end room, it looks like Baker and the tight ends was kind of coming together. Like I said, Chief was one. Chief is where I'm just really impressed with just so many plays that he made. Where it was just like that's like you just can't say nothing else but say Chief, because it's like when you see him doing good like that, it's like you want to say Chief. You just want to like, you know what I'm saying, put the label on it or whatever. And I think the time between Baker and Hooper, on the outside building up that chemistry. I like just this game alone. I kind of see it, so I'm glad that that they getting that together. And then obviously Harrison Bryant had a pretty decent game as well. So so yeah, um, it was just unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, our game wasn't tight. You know, Nick Chubb was balling until he had to fumble. I feel like if anybody feels bad about it, I didn't really want to bring it up because I just know that anybody feel bad about it is gonna be him. It's definitely gonna be, you know, Chubb. Just like probably I could see him right, like he was on the camera looking like he wanted to beat himself up, and you know, you just kind of, you don't want to see that. They try to fight back. Kareem did score some touchdowns. I do feel like Kareem could have got a little bit more, his number called a little bit more, but you know, like I said, I don't think that was. We played good, but we didn't play. Our game wasn't tight. Like I said, we played really good, but the defense played better. And it's like when you play against Kansas City offense, I mean, we all seen it today. Browns fans, Brown Nation, anybody that watched the game, it's just like the way that Kansas City plays is I feel like it's unprecedented. Like it's to the zone routes. I feel like they don't even have real design routes. Like I just feel like they just run to an open area, especially Tyreek Hill, because it's like this dude has always got one-on-one coverage. It's like how does he keep getting one-on-one coverage? And it's like he just exploits it. And Patrick Mahomes throws it in the right place at the right time every time. It's ridiculous. It's insane to see something like that. Like that team, man, it's it's crazy, man. It's beautiful to see something like that, to see that a team can be that good, but it makes me mad because it's not my team that's that good. So it's like that's why I said I really wanted to win this one. Obviously, we didn't come away with it, and I feel like it's gonna. I hope it don't bite us, but I think we should see each other again in the excuse me, the playoffs. Hopefully, I mean we gotta finish strong. I don't see anything bad about it other than the fumble. That's what was the turnaround for us. I would say really the fumble between Nick Chubb was the turnaround for us in that game, and it was just like the momentum was kind of lost. I mean we fought back, we scored some more, but in the end, it was like I said, those three and outs, that's not gonna cut it. You can't three and out two times against this Kansas City offense. Like give them the ball and you not produce anything, no points, not a three, not anything at all. So um, I'm really glad that we got Juice Landry on the team. You know, just the way that he plays for us day in and day out. I mean, it was a lot of dudes, or even the Myles Garrett and Jadavion pairing. I mean, my whole overall aspect of it was like I wanted to see more. I'm glad that they got the sack together, so they got a half a sack each. That was encouraging to see. Obviously, I want to see more of that. It like the defense, man. It just seems like I said, those one-on-one matchups, that zone scheme, that zone route scheme, just the way that Patrick Mahomes by time and Takk McKinley, I was hoping he was gonna get that sack on that one, ended up missing and kind of blew a tire, just gave up afterwards, and then Patrick Mahomes scores a touchdown. But like I said, that was all prior to the fumble, so I won't want to like I sit up here and just start pointing fingers at people or anything like that. But it just seems that like when it came down to it, that our offense was gonna have to win this game, and our offense kind of didn't do it for us. You know, like I said, Chubb fumbling, and then you know Baker throwing an interception late, like that part. You know, kind of like it discouraged me because it felt like that Baker was trying to look like Patrick Mahomes and do like the impromptu stuff that's like where it just seems like that's just ill advised, but he makes it work. I feel like Baker tried that. I feel like in that situation, I would not have liked to see him try stuff like that. I feel like there was a couple of plays earlier in the game, maybe later in the second half, I think, where it was a few times where I felt like it was like one of those three and outs that I think he should have just maybe took off and ran and got some yards. It seemed like his speed did get a little bit faster. I want to give him kudos to that because I seen that on Madden that he had like an 87 or 89 speed, and I was kind of like, what? Like Baker? You know what I'm saying? Like I was shocked, but I mean after seeing him have the one scramble, the one that he didn't get down on the slide for, I was like, okay, I could see a little bit more agility, a little bit more quickness to him. So like maybe there's something there to it, but I'd like to see him try to do it this game, which he did not, which I feel like also is gonna be a contributing factor. That I mean we're gonna need to get every little drop out of Baker now. You know what I'm saying, to win this. Like I'm saying, like bro, you gonna have to scramble for 50 yards a game now. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to do it, and you're gonna have to do it efficiently. Like I'm not saying like 50 yards a game and then you rushed for about like 20 or something like that, or even like 10. Really, that's too much. But I'm talking about like 10 yards per carry. Like you gonna have to like all right, maybe one or two don't really go for nothing, but like one of them gonna go for like 20. Whereas it's like, oh, that just carried that averaged out to be like his 10 yards per carry or 7 yards per carry average. That's what we're gonna need for us to really make it to where we need to get to. Is Baker's gonna have to get some rushing yards. Period. Dot blank. It was a couple times, like I said, I think that he could have did that. Instead, he threw it away, which is like something you don't really complain about because it's not a turnover. But then he ended up turning it over in the end. So it was just like, just go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? When the game on the line, put it on your back, bro. Like I get it, you want to put it on your arm because you're the quarterback, but just be smart with the ball. And unfortunately, we had a turnover, so um, it is what it is. Another good thing I like to end on is that it just it's great to see that the warden is healthy. It's always a treat when the warden is healthy and just healthy, and he lays a hit stick the way that he does, ever so elegantly and skinnily on people. It's like this dude's so small, but he hits them tight ends like y'all ain't nothing. He don't even wrap up, but hey man, get him down. I don't care. Um, and last thing I'm gonna end on, which is probably gonna be very controversial, is point blank. I don't know if I said this in the video before, but I'm gonna say it, and I don't know if it's breaking news. But like I said, I don't trust Michael Jordan cleats. Period. Dot blank. I don't think that, for one, like don't get me wrong, like I know they look cute. You know what I'm saying? They cute with the outfits and on the football. It's like, oh man, they got Jordans on. Them is 11s. Oh, them ones. Oh, them 10s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I seen any 13s yet, but I might have, but I don't recall. I just know I seen a lot of ones, I seen a lot of 11s, and I seen some 10s before. Anyways, what I'm trying to say on that is that I don't think they need to be red worn for basketball. I mean, or football. Excuse me, for football. They don't need to be worn for football. For basketball, they're a-okay. I think Michael Jordan played basketball before. Since he played basketball before, and since his shoes was made for basketball, that's fine. I seen Michael Jordan play golf before, maybe even golf. You can use them for golf because I know Michael Jordan likes to golf. I never, not once, forever known for Michael Jordan to play football, ever. So like the fact that his shoes are football shoes now, like football cleats, is absurd. And I feel like, to me, when I see people wear them, it seems like they ankle goes outwards. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if there's like, I know everybody gets leg injury and stuff like that, but I've been seeing more and more people that really mess up their ankles, their lower part, is when they are wearing Jordans. Now, if you want to say, oh, he bashing the brand or whatever, I mean, fine. But I'm just saying, like, if it was me on my team, I would kind of like have Jordans banned, like no Jordan cleats at all. Like I don't care if they're Nike or whatever like that, but you're not wearing no ones, you're not wearing no 11s, you're not wearing no whatevers, you're not wearing any of them Jordan cleats. Period. Because I just feel like they're dangerous. I feel like they put your the way that you walk and not natural. It's not like flat. I feel like your foot cave in like this, like that, and I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened with Red Wheels or Jed Wheels. You know what I'm saying? So now we gotta get Hudson ready, man. You know, rookie, you better get you strapped up, man, because it was like I thought he was gonna be a Super Bowl, and I kind of thought this was gonna happen too. Knock on wood, whatever, like that with Jedrick, because I was just like, man, this dude hasn't. He just be seeing injury prone, but hey, man, like I said, I don't want to go ahead and go off on the Jordans like that. I love rocking Jordans for style, maybe for basketball. I don't golf because I don't got that type of money, but um, but definitely like I do like Jordans. But for football, I just nope, I wouldn't do it. I players, if you want to value yourself and value your health and being able to be on the field, I really highly advise that you don't wear Jordan cleats. But if that's what you want to do, if you want to look cute, you know what I'm saying, for the film or for the gram, or for the tape, whatever. Like, go ahead and do you, because it ain't my legs. At the end of the day, I don't gotta feel this pain, and it's your money. This ain't guaranteed. This the NFL. This ain't the NBA, which is another reason why you probably shouldn't wear Jordans. But you know, hey man, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do your thing. Um, this one hurts a lot, y'all, but hey man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is learn from it. It was a good team loss. I feel like we lost as a team entirely. I feel like on both sides of the ball, it was like it was everybody was to blame on both sides. I don't feel like it was just a Nick Chubb thing. I don't feel like it was just a Baker thing. I don't feel like it was Miles and Jadavion jumping off side thing. Um, I just think that as a team, there's some things that we were a little sloppy on. Like I said, our game got to be tight, and our game wasn't tight. So that's what it is. That's what I'm calling it. The Realness is a Browns fan. Peace.